If you want to see a romantic relationship between older men and younger women, you should definitely watch our picks for best of them.
Ce serait peut-être le moment d'annoncer à la famille qu'on s'aime, tu crois pas?
Je ne t'aime pas, moi.
C'est pas ce que j'ai ressenti sur la plage. Hein.
Number 10. Pierre Stein, a retired widower in his late 70s, is trying to adjust to the digital world. After finding online dating, he makes a phony profile with a younger profile photo. His profile gets the interest of Flora, a young lady in her late 20s, who assumes she is conversing with Alex Pierre's little nephew. When Flora insists on meeting in person, Pierre seeks the assistance of his handsome young neighbor Alex. As Pierre's feelings for Flora become stronger, he must face the reality about his identity and muster the strength to pursue a meaningful connection with Flora, despite their large age difference.
Nun, Sie sind also Physiotherapeutin?
Ja, ich habe eine Praxis eröffnet mit Kollegen.
Number 9.
Elle était rudement contre les Anglais, non?
The Savior follow the harrowing journey of a little girl who, amidst the chaos of war, discovers an injured English paratrooper and shelters him from the watchful eyes of the Germans. As their bond deepens, the girl finds herself drawn to the brave soldier, but their love is soon overshadowed by the harsh realities of wartime duty. When the paratrooper reveals his intention to rejoin the underground resistance, the girl is torn apart by conflicting emotions of grief and anger.
Je vous aime.
Number 8.
Ah oui? Eh bien moi, je suis comme tout le monde. Et c'est pas pour ça que je vais m'empêcher de vivre.
Redoutable is a comedy romance film directed by Michel Hazanavicius, set against the backdrop of the tumultuous French New Wave movement. Redoutable follows the unconventional romance between renowned filmmaker Jean-Luc Godard in his late 30s and Anne Wiazemski, a young actress in her early 20s. As they navigate the complexities of love and art, their relationship is put to the test by Godard's increasing obsession with politics and his radical filmmaking techniques.
Toi, tu es le grand Jean-Luc Godard.
En fait, je sais ce qui t'intéresse.
Ah oui? Ben voilà autre chose.
Oui, je sais ce qui t'intéresse. Qui t'intéresse?
Number 7. Damage is a 1992 British-French film directed by Louis Malle. The plot revolves around Dr. Stephen Fleming, a British politician in his early 50s, who becomes embroiled in a torrid affair with Anna Barton, a much younger woman in her late 20s, and the fiancé of his own son Martin. The illicit and passionate nature of their relationship leads to devastating consequences for everyone involved as secrets unravel and lives disintegrate.
I know it'll be hard for Martin. He's fond of me.
He loves me.
Yes, I know. But he's young, he'll get over it.
He's your son. He'd hate you.
Number 6.
Ça te gêne?
De quoi?
Je sais pas qu'on a le même âge, toi et moi.
Lover for a Day 2017 follows the story of a young woman named Jean who moves back in with her father after a devastating breakup. She soon discovers that her father is in a new relationship with a woman who is the same age as Jean. Despite their initial tension, Jean and her father's girlfriend develop a close bond and form a unique friendship as they navigate the complexities of love, desire, and intimacy.
Tu l'as rencontré où?
En cours.
C'est vrai? T'es une élève?
Non mais c'est moi, tu sais que
Number 5. Lady Chatterley, directed by Pascal Ferrand, Constance Chatterley, a young lady in her late 20s, finds herself in an emotionally unsatisfying marriage with Sir Clifford Chatterley, a wealthy and aristocratic. Their marriage is strained due to Clifford's physical limitations as a result of injuries sustained during World War I. Constance seeks solace in the natural beauty of their estate and the companionship of the estate's gamekeeper, Oliver Parkin, an older man in his early 40s, despite their differences in social status and age. Number 4.
Yes, I miss Paris. The parties, the evenings in...
The Lover, 1992, a captivating romantic drama directed by Jean-Jacques Annaud. Set against the lush backdrop of 1920s colonial French Indochina-Vietnam, the film follows the tumultuous romance between a teenage French girl from a struggling family and a wealthy Chinese-Vietnamese man as their passionate affair unfolds amidst the complex social and racial dynamics of the era. But will their love endure the challenges of their forbidden relationship, or will the forces of society tear them apart?
I went to France once. It was in the north, near the Belgian border. I only know here. The Mekong, Saigon.
You like Saigon?
Yes.
Number 3.
Monsieur, s'il vous plaît.
Oui.
White Wedding is a romance drama film directed by Jean-Claude Brissot. The film centers around Mathilde Tessier, a captivating high school student in her late teens who finds herself entangled in a forbidden romance with François Hainaut, her philosophy teacher, a man in his mid-50s. Against the backdrop of a small French town, Mathilde is drawn to the charismatic and enigmatic François, and their illicit affair unfolds. But will the consequences of their forbidden connection prove too great to bear?
Pour la psychanalyse, ils sont prisonniers de leur inconscient.
Mais c'est quoi exactement la psychanalyse?
Au début, Freud essaie de soigner les hystériques.
Number 2. Last Tango in Paris, directed by Bernardo Bertolucci, follows the passionate and tumultuous affair between Paul, an older American man in his mid-40s who is grieving the recent suicide of his wife, and Jean, a young French woman in her early 20s who is engaged to be married. Paul and Jean's unexpected meeting in an abandoned flat in Paris ignites a raw and unrestrained sexual connection. They decide to keep their identities and personal lives separate, meeting only for sexual sessions at the apartment.
There's some butter in the kitchen.
So you're here? What did you answer?
Go get the butter.
I have to hurry. I have a cab downstairs waiting.
Go get the butter.
Before we unveil movie number 1, here are a few honorable mentions.
Obispo, des trucs comme ça?
Oui. Et pour le physique, vous préférez quoi? Blonde, brune?
Bah oui, avec des cheveux quand même. Enfin bon, elles ont du rouge aux ongles, elles pourront jamais travailler. Ici, c'est la campagne.
Vous n'imaginez pas la vie qu'elles mènent en Roumanie?
Eh, je te fais une petite danse ou quoi?
Non mais j'ai pas encore.
Juste pour toi. Eh.
Arrête.
Me regarde pas comme ça.
Quoi?
Bon, allez, ramène tes fesses.
Laissez-moi vous regarder.
Non.
Alors voulez-vous que je parle en vous tournant le dos? Comme ça. Puis vous êtes trop jolie, je préfère les défauts chez les femmes.
Number 1.
Triste.
Stepfather is a French comedy drama film directed by Bertrand Blier, a man who becomes romantically involved with his teenage stepdaughter, Rémi, a divorced man in his 30s who begins a relationship with Marion, the teenage daughter of his former wife. Despite their huge age gap, Rémi and Marion form a close bond, but their relationship encounters various hurdles.
Qu'est-ce qui te fait penser ça?
Je sais pas. Des envies.
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. And for more top 10 movie videos, be sure to subscribe to Movie Soul.